In the heart of Aurora, Colorado, a family that seemed picture perfect was hiding secrets so dark and twisted that their revelation would shock the nation. Angela Craig, a devoted mother of 6, had a life that many envied, a successful husband, beautiful children, and a promising future. But beneath the surface of her seemingly idyllic life lurked betrayal, lies, and a horrifying plan. This is the chilling story of Angela Craig, a woman who placed her trust in her husband, only to have it betrayed in the most unimaginable way. Welcome to the Tales Across Times, where we dive deep into real-life true crime stories, bringing you detailed accounts that are carefully researched and crafted with love and respect for the victims and their loved ones. Every story shared here is a reflection of the lives that have been impacted and the justice that continues to be sought. History of Angela Craig's life and family. Angela Lynn Craig was born on April 15, 1975, in Dodge City, Kansas, as one of 10 siblings in a large, loving family. Growing up in a household filled with laughter, music, and faith, Angela developed a strong sense of values and a deep connection to her community. Known for her warmth, intelligence, and radiant smile, Angela had a natural ability to brighten the lives of those around her. Her infectious enthusiasm and kindness drew people to her, and she quickly became a beloved member of her social circle. Angela's passions were diverse and numerous. She had a keen eye for interior design and spent countless hours perfecting her craft. Her love for woodworking led her to create beautiful, handmade pieces that reflected her creativity and attention to detail. Genealogy was another fascination of Angela's, and she spent hours researching her family's history, uncovering hidden stories and secrets. Her faith was a cornerstone of her life, and she was an active member of her church, serving as a choir director and youth leader. In December 1999, Angela married James Craig, and together they seemed to build the American dream. James's thriving dental practice provided a comfortable lifestyle, and they built a beautiful home filled with love, laughter, and music. To the outside world, the Craigs were an ideal family, successful, happy, and devoted to each other. However, behind closed doors, cracks in their perfect image began to form. The pressures of maintaining a flawless facade, combined with the stresses of everyday life, started to take a toll on their relationship. As time went on, the tensions between Angela and James grew, and the once happy couple found themselves drifting apart. The love and laughter that had once filled their home began to fade, replaced by arguments and silence. Despite their best efforts to keep up appearances, the strain on their relationship became increasingly evident. Tragically, the facade they had worked so hard to maintain would ultimately conceal a devastating truth, one that would shatter the lives of those around them and leave a community in shock. Angela's health, decline, and suspicion. Angela's life took a tragic turn in early March 2023 when she returned home from visiting her sister. On March 5th, she began feeling unwell, complaining of severe headaches, nausea, and dizziness. Over the next 10 days, her symptoms escalated dramatically, baffling doctors and her loved ones. Angela visited the hospital multiple times, where tests were conducted, but no definitive cause was identified. On March 15th, Angela's condition took a sudden and alarming nosedive. She became violently ill, experienced seizures, and ultimately lost consciousness. By the end of the day, she was placed on life support. Her family was desperate for answers, but nothing could prepare them for the devastating truth that would soon emerge. As Angela fought for her life, a tangled web of deceit and betrayal began to unravel. Caitlin, the office manager at the James Craig's dental clinic, had grown increasingly suspicious of James's activities. On March 6th, James had insisted on receiving a package labeled as hazardous materials, which raised red flags for Caitlin. Her curiosity turned to alarm when she discovered that the package contained potassium cyanide, a highly toxic substance with no legitimate use in James's dental practice. Caitlin's concerns deepened when she observed James preparing a pre-workout protein shake for Angela shortly before her symptoms began. The timing seemed suspicious, and Caitlin couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Her growing unease led her to report her observations to the authorities, setting off an investigation that would expose the dark truth behind Angela's illness. As detectives began to investigate, they uncovered a trail of evidence that pointed to a chilling possibility. Angela's suffering was not natural, but orchestrated. It appeared that James had been secretly poisoning Angela, using his knowledge of toxic substances to slowly and deliberately harm her. The investigation revealed that James had been ordering potassium cyanide online, using his dental clinic as a cover for his sinister activities. He had been manipulating Angela's food and drinks, lacing them with the toxic substance in an attempt to make her death appear accidental. As the truth began to emerge, Caitlin's bravery in coming forward was hailed as a crucial turning point in the investigation. Her actions had potentially saved Angela's life and brought a would-be killer to justice. The case sent shockwaves through the community, highlighting the dangers of domestic violence and the importance of speaking out against suspicious behavior. The investigation continued to unfold, revealing a complex web of deceit and manipulation that had been hidden behind the facade of a perfect marriage. As the truth about James's sinister actions came to light, Angela's family and friends were left reeling, struggling to comprehend the evil that had been lurking in their midst. Evidence against James Craig. The investigation into James Craig uncovered a trove of damning evidence. Police found that James had conducted online searches for how much arsenic does it take to kill a human, can arsenic be detected in an autopsy, and undetectable poisons. He had also purchased both arsenic and potassium cyanide, substances known for their toxic effects. Investigators discovered emails and internet activity indicating that James had meticulously researched methods to poison someone without arousing suspicion. This evidence painted a chilling picture of premeditation and intent, leaving little doubt about James's role in Angela's suffering. Life insurance motive. As investigators delved deeper into James Craig's life, more unsettling details emerged. James had been involved in multiple extramarital affairs, the most recent with a Texas-based orthodontist named Karen. Emails between James and Karen revealed plans for her to visit Colorado, even as Angela lay critically ill in the hospital. Adding to the betrayal, James's financial situation was dire. His dental practice was failing, and he was buried under $2 million in debt. He had also gambled away significant sums in Las Vegas. These discoveries pointed to motives beyond marital discord. James seemed desperate to escape his crumbling life, and Angela's death appeared to be his way out. The investigation uncovered another grim detail. Angela was insured under 3 separate life insurance policies. The potential payouts from these policies totaled a significant sum, enough to alleviate James's financial woes. Investigators suspected that James viewed Angela's death as a solution to his problems, eliminating his wife, clearing his debt, and starting a new life with Karen. The life insurance policies added yet another layer of motive to an already horrifying case. Tragic outcome. On March 18, 2023, Angela Craig's life came to a tragic end. After weeks of fighting for her life, she was declared brain dead and taken off life support. Surrounded by her grieving family, Angela passed away, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and unrelenting grief. As the family mourned the loss of their beloved Angela, they had no idea that the person responsible for her untimely death was the man she had trusted most, her husband, James Craig. The revelation would come just hours later, when James was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. The news sent shockwaves through the community, as friends and family struggled to comprehend the evil that had been lurking in their midst. The man who had once pledged to love and protect Angela had orchestrated her demise with chilling calculation. Using his knowledge of toxic substances to slowly and deliberately poison her. As the investigation continued to unfold, detectives revealed that James had been planning Angela's murder for months, using his charm and charisma to conceal his sinister intention. He had manipulated Angela's food and drinks, lacing them with potassium cyanide, a highly toxic substance that had ultimately led to her death, as James sat in his jail cell, awaiting trial for his crime. Angela's family and friends were left to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives. They would never forget the vibrant, loving woman who had been taken from them far too soon. And they would fight tirelessly to ensure that James was held accountable for his heinous crime. Family aftermath. Angela's 6 children were left devastated, grappling with the loss of their mother and the betrayal of their father. Her siblings and extended family stepped in to provide care and stability for the children, determined to preserve Angela's legacy of love and kindness. Angela's family described her as a devoted mother and a beacon of positivity, sharply contrasting the narrative James tried to construct about her being troubled and unstable. The community rallied around the family, offering support as they navigated the profound loss and public scrutiny. Trial and ongoing investigation. James Craig's trial is scheduled for December 2024, with prosecutors building a case that highlights his meticulous planning and sinister motives. The evidence, including online searches, incriminating emails, and witness testimonies, continues to mount, painting a harrowing picture of a man willing to sacrifice everything for personal gain. The trial is expected to be a high-profile case, drawing attention to the darker aspects of human behavior and the justice system's role in holding perpetrators accountable. Angela Craig's tragic story serves as a haunting reminder of the darkness that can hide behind a seemingly perfect facade. It has sparked widespread conversations about trust, betrayal, and the importance of recognizing red flags in relationships. Angela's case underscores the critical role of vigilance and the courage of individuals like Caitlin and Ryan, whose actions helped uncover the truth. As the world watches the trial unfold, Angela's legacy remains a poignant call for justice and a testament to the resilience of those left behind. Her story is a sobering example of how appearances can be deceiving and how the fight for justice can bring light to the darkest of tragedies. Stay tuned to the Tales Across Times for more gripping true crime stories that uncover the depths of human betrayal and the relentless pursuit of justice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if this story moved you.